It's gonna take a lot of love lyrics. Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm doing the weekly read for the upcoming week of the 4th to the 10th of July. Now as you saw, probably I probably added it into the beginning. I've had this song in my head since this morning. I've actually been humming it. I do believe it's a 70s song. I've heard it before. I know of it, of course, but I haven't listened or heard it in years. It's called It's Gonna Take a Lot. It's gonna take a lot of love, and that's all I got in my head. And it's rolling and rolling and rolling. So I decided to look up the lyrics. Music for me is usually a sign that they're trying to give me something, and you know, a lot of I know this was known more as a love song between, let's say, maybe a couple, but I've never taken it out of context to see if it would apply for, like, maybe, you know, the worldview of things, and I've realized that it does. It has a very big meaning if you look at it just in context to the words. It says, it's going to take a lot of love to change the way things are. Just that in itself, right? It says, it's going to take a lot of love or we won't get too far. Isn't that great? I mean, so it says, if you look in my direction and we don't see eye to eye, my heart needs protection and so do I. Okay? So, some of you may be opening up to love this week, and I felt that because I looked at, I always write down how I do the readings for the upcoming weeks, and it's written, Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. So I feel that the vulnerability there is speaking volumes. But some of you are choosing to open up to love, knowing that it is the answer. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. Again, it's going to take a lot of love to get you through the night. It's going to take a lot of love to make this work out right. So if you're out there waiting, I hope you show up soon. You know I need relating, not solitude. Again, I feel it's the heart crying out for others to be part of each other's lives. And I know it's a love song. I know it's a song to ask you know, somebody to love you. But you can love, as we explained last week, the heart chakra is so much bigger than just a one-on-one relationship. There's a lot of people out there that we can offer love, all kinds of love, okay? That doesn't hurt anybody. That just opens up our center and makes us stronger. So, again, it's going to take a lot of love. We won't get too far. It's going to take a lot of love to change the way things are. And it keeps saying it's going to take a lot of love. It's going to take a lot of love. The song repeats itself over and over again. And that's what I've been playing in my head. So there you go, Pisces. That's the message for this week. We're going to need a lot of love. So let's see how this week rolls out. I usually pull 3 cards from this deck. Let us know what it's going to look like. I've decided to pull from this deck again and this one together for the days of the week to see. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, being mature, being sure within ourselves. Big heart. King of Cups has the biggest heart of them all, right? Even in turbulent times, he's willing to put himself out there. Okay. 7 of Cups. It came out in reverse. Let's see here. Okay, so you have the King and the Queen of Cups. I've also known, I've seen this, and it's been saying when love is at bay, when you open up your heart, you do open up your heart to find people in your lives. So it may end up in a pairing, okay? So for some of you, you may meet somebody who will be a very predominant force in your life for the next cycle, okay? There's never any promises. But if you've been doing work on yourself, Pisces, and you are now putting out there the very best that you can be, expect that you're going to meet the very best that you can get. Okay, so you got the Queen and the King at the other, at both ends of the spectrum here. I feel with the Five of Cups, though, that there's a vulnerability to you here. Okay, it's almost like in the middle there's trepidation. That's the word. A trepidation to make a choice. Okay, you can see the light. You are curious, most definitely, very curious to see what's being offered, but I feel that you're a little bit... The heart is a very scary part to put back out there. It will always be, because we know how important it is at the core of us. We know this because of how much it hurts when when your heart gets broken, okay? For any reason. It doesn't even have to be in sexual or romantic relationships. When a parent hurts a child, that's devastating. When a child hurts a parent, it's devastating, okay? Any kind of, like, heart chakra stuff, you know, like stuff that goes from the mind and then feels like it hurts you at the core. It's, I don't know, it does some things to you. But I feel that ultimately at both ends, you have the male and the female, the masculine and the feminine energies, they're blending perfectly together. And they're going to make a match. They're going to make a pair. Whatever that means to you is that you're either going to put yourself out there in full balance, or you're going to find somebody in full balance with you. Okay? It's not them completing you. It's you meeting on the same level kind of playing field. Okay? Somebody that makes you feel good. And that you make them feel good. Okay? You're still able to feel good by yourself, but being with them makes that oh so much better. Okay? And it could be romantic or non-romantic. It could be a companion. It could be a friend. Could be they're saying was it a twin? No. A soulmate. Soulmates can be people that they're mates. They're your mates from the soul realm. Okay? You may be meeting somebody at this time that is going to play a very important part in your life, such as my friend Catherine. Okay? It's definitely a soulmate. How do you spot them? Well, you meet up with them and it's like you've known them. It's like meeting with an old friend. You've never met them before, but you know you have. You know them. Okay? That happens. That happens a lot. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what we have here. The work for this week. Balance. It's also having patience with yourself. Spiritual guidance is triumph. The block is solitude. Yeah, we've been alone for a long time. Solitude is the hermit in this deck. Okay, 2 cards for your past. Spiritual strength in reverse, and deception and envy. Right. To me, this is not trusting your intuition, your spiritual strength, of course, and deception and envy is the fear of having been deceived before. Okay, so that's affecting you from your past. So that makes total sense. The hurt we feel before is always, that's the trepidation right here. Okay, I would have been surprised if I hadn't seen it. Sometimes you put yourself out there and you think, oh great, I met another person like me, and then they kind of just fall off, you know, and you're thinking, yeah, probably not. But you can't make it stop you from, I don't know, trying again. Okay? Oh, look look at all of these, like, this is all major arcana. 13 transformation. This is your magic, okay? So your magic is that you now know when you're going through a transformation. This is a death card. This is telling you, like, oh, you can spot new beginnings. You can spot profound change. You can spot the rebirth in yourself, and you're definitely going to go for it, okay? What's the last card here? Spiritual message for the week. 2, the waiting game. I like the fact that there is 2, and there's a, I feel that you are waiting, okay? I feel that this came in. The spiritual message is about the waiting game. So we're going to let them talk about it when it comes through. Again, patience and planning underneath. I feel that's you just taking your time on things, okay? So let's see, I'm going to pull 1 card for each here because it just, and then I'll pull oracles. Yeah, I'm doing a little more. It's just, I feel that this is going to cover a vastness of subjects this week pertaining to love. Nobody ever said love was simple in the human realm. Oh, no. No. Nope, nope. Okay. Princess of Wands, exploration. Right. Okay. So the work you're doing is patience and balance. But you're willing to go exploring. The Wands is always fire. And I've been hearing fire. Love is fire. It fires up your soul. It makes you feel, you know, like the Queen of Wands. But this is the page. This is like, I'm going to explore this a little more. I'm going to take a look at what this is. Okay? So that's already good. That's very Pisces of you. Okay? That's like, yeah, I know there's dangers, but I'm gonna see what's here. I may take a chance. Triumph, the Emperor. This is your spiritual guidance. Building these relationships are going to build a lot of stability in your life, okay? Adding to the fold, adding to the people, adding to it's not twin flame, it's soulmates. It is soulmates that I'm hearing. It's those people that you meet that are meant to be part of your lives. People that you've known all your lives, okay? All your spiritual life, let's just say, okay? So I feel for a lot of you, somebody new will be dropping in. And, I mean, don't take my word for it. Don't go like, you know, without without trusting your own feelings. You know, don't just meet somebody and go, you're a soulmate. No, just go within yourself and you'll know. You'll know. You'll talk to this person and you'll feel like you're on the same page right away. That's usually an indication. I've had a few people like this in my life when I meet them and it's like, wow. It's like I've always known you. Always. Always, always. Okay? My husband is one. I have a friend that I've known since the age of 13, and then there was Catherine that I've known since the age of about 30. So those people, and they come in at different times, okay? There's no set time for them, but I'm feeling for some of you, you're going to get a massive entrance here somewhere. And it offers stability. It makes you feel, well, first of all, when you increase the amount of humans or, you know, spirituals that can be on your journey with you, it does make you feel more grounded and stable, okay? So your block is stability. The 9 of Disc, culmination, yeah. I will say the culmination is that you don't want anything sabotaging what you built already. This again will have to do with a little bit of fear. Not really. You just don't want to rock the boat, is what I'm hearing. Because you know how hard you've worked to get how far you've come. Okay. So while I'm telling you don't jump at the first person, the actual opposite's probably going to happen, where you're not going to trust what's coming in. Just take another look and make sure that you're correct in what you're seeing, okay? I saw a knight with a shield back in here. Somebody who's covered from head to toe and had a big shield in front of them, and that's protecting yourself, right? So, deception and envy, it's saying you're not going to trust your intuition on this. And the moon is about illusion. So, you're intuitive. The moon is about intuition. It's about introspection, but it's also about illusion. So you're going to be tipping both sides of the scale, trying to figure out what you're seeing and if it's really valid. Okay? Transformation. That's your magic. That's your strength. Okay? I could call it magic or just strength. Yeah. The Seven of Wands. Okay, defending yourself. Valor. Your strength, right? Your valor. Yeah, I know. They do that all the time. I love it. I think you're going to get your strength from you, and you're going to say, the hell with it. I'm going to go with this transformation and see where it takes me. I really feel by the end, you're just going to take one step forward, okay? And that's all you really need. I'm not saying you're going to, buy the farm, but you might rent it for a while to see if you like the spot, okay? And then the Six of Wands, success. After the waiting game, success. The waiting game is, I feel they've been saying that you've been waiting a long time. You've been waiting a long time for maybe somebody else to come in, a friend, a lover, somebody like you, okay? Probably the fact that we've been locked down for 2 years hasn't helped much, but this is definitely, this is definitely going to help. And there you go, I have stability again, okay, with the Emperor that came in. This is all about your own core stability, I feel, and it's core that's coming through, okay? Okay, let's pull some Oracle. This turned and then came back. To be fair, this is about balancing the scales again. The Temperance card. And it flipped and it came back, and I'm going to keep it simply for the fact, Pisces, that I feel that also your angel guys, 3811's coming through. I think you're trying to weigh things out. The choices, decisions, you're weighing things out. Well, yeah. And that one just went, woo! Okay, so perfect. The yin comes out with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Yin, okay? Of receptivity, of peace, of letting the love in. The Queen is the quintessential, the one with the big heart. She is empathic, receptive, introspective, psychic, emotional, loving, dreamer, okay? So it's tapping into that. So, like I said, there's a smidge of vulnerability here regarding the fact that if some of you are especially going into love relationships, like the mate relationship, where you're going to be sharing your life with somebody in a romantic, that way, living with type deal, you're going to be very careful right now. But you're going to open up your heart. You are going to open up your heart. You're going to go into that loving, beautiful pink spot of okay? The feels. This is what they're saying. The feels. Okay? All right. So, you have a leg up. Okay? Within these two, I feel that this is, okay, this is Spirit and this is you. Spirit's giving you a leg up. You're the baby here, okay? With baby steps. You're needing to find your way. You're trying to find your way. It's not a big deal. Okay? I mean, it is. I say it's not a big deal. Let me explain. It's a big deal to you. It's a very big deal to you to open yourself up in this way. The way I mean that it's not a big deal is that it's not a big deal for Spirit to be helping you on this journey. They want you to feel as safe and as comfortable as you possibly can be. So they will be helping you the most that they can at this stage of your life to help you understand which path you should take. To them, it's not a big deal. Okay? So before you guys go, it is a big deal. It's life-altering. Yes, it is. But to them, no, it's just part of your journey. Okay? Yeah, you're part of co-creating. I love this. Okay? Your power and your wisdom coming together for celebration, happiness, an accomplishment. Okay? So between the solitude of you going into the hermit, trying to figure out if this is worthy, trusting yourself, and making sure there's no deception, I feel very much right here that it's you just understanding that at one point, I feel that you're going to understand that Spirit's trying to help you, and that the person that came into your life is part of your life plan. Okay? You're here to co-create journeys and moments and space for each other. Nice. Okay, so the last two cards is your magic and spirit message. By the book. And you have 11, 11, 11. So you definitely have spirit guides coming in, your angel guides, I would say. 11, 11, 11, 11, very powerful. And yeah, I feel here that you've been trying to do it by the book. But by the book has your past experiences, but it doesn't hold the answers to your future. So all you really need to do is concentrate on the now. Okay? You remember, trust me, everything that you've gone through. What you need to do is follow your own book. Follow your own book. In other words, your transformation, your intuition, everything that you have in your big book of questions. If you need to follow it, the guide in it, and I mean to guide yourself to the right direction and the right decision, that's perfectly okay. Okay? It will lead you to it regardless. All right. So this is going to be this week. So it's about opening up your heart this week. It's about letting somebody in. Opening it up. Cracking it open. Very nice, Pisces. A little traumatic for some, but not that bad. Not that bad. Okay? So I hope that you can join me this week. Like I said, it's not necessarily a mate, as in a romantic relationship. It could be somebody who's just meant to be. Very exciting. I mean, I've never known that soulmates have entered my life, as in knowing like I'm telling you about it, but I've always felt it deep within myself that this person was going to be very important, super important in my life. So I hope that you feel that way too. Take care, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings as always, and I will see you next week. Or I guess that's tomorrow. Take care.